In the soft hush of dawn, as birds sang to greet the rising sun, a man and his son stepped out of their village. The father, a tall, gray-bearded man, wrapped in a flowing robe worn from years of use, led the way. His son, a slim boy of 15, barefoot and bright-eyed, followed beside him. And between them stood their loyal donkey, a large, strong creature draped in a woven cloth and a simple rope harness. They were off on a journey, not just across land, but across learning, though they didn't yet know it. The path ahead was long, the road dusty, and the world, watching. The father sat upon the donkey while the boy walked beside. Their pace was steady, their spirits high. But then, voices from a group of villagers broke through the morning calm. "Ha! Look at this man, riding in comfort while his young son walks. What kind of father is this?" The words struck deep, like pebbles tossed at pride. The father looked at his son. His son looked at him. Without a word, the man climbed down. He handed the reins to his boy and began to walk, dust rising with each step. Not long after, they passed another group. This time, the comments came with scorn. "What sort of boy rides while his old father walks? Where is his respect?" The father lowered his head. Shame hung in the air like smoke. He sighed and said, "Come, my son, let us share the burden." And so, the boy shifted forward, the father behind him. The donkey, still strong, carried them both as they moved on. But peace did not last. Another group appeared along the road. This time, the rebuke was sharper than ever. "Wicked people," they cried, "both of you on one donkey. Do you want to kill the poor beast?" The father and son paused. They looked at the donkey, sweating, breathing hard but loyal. With silent agreement, they both dismounted, letting the donkey walk free. They thought, now, surely, no one will complain. But the world was not done speaking. Dust clung to their feet as they walked beside the donkey. Then came laughter, dry and mocking, from the mouths of strangers. "Look at these fools," they said. "A strong donkey walks free while its owners walk in the sun. Who does that?" The father stopped. His back was tired. His face was worn. He looked up at the sky as though searching for an answer. His son stood quietly beside him, unsure. The road was the same, but now, they walked in confusion.
My son, we have listened to every voice on this road. We changed our ways each time, hoping to stop their tongues. But no matter what we did, they still found something to say. This world will always talk. It will always judge. If you spend your life trying to please everyone, you will never have peace. If you think you can satisfy the world, if you think you want to please everybody, you will die trying. Because pleasing the world is a journey without a destination.
Trying to please everyone is a trap. No matter what you do, people will always have different opinions. Some will praise you, some will criticize you, and some will misunderstand you entirely. If you keep changing your decisions based on everyone's approval, you'll lose your own direction, your peace, and even your purpose. When the father rides the donkey, people complain. When the son rides, people still complain. When both ride, they're judged. When none ride, they're mocked. At every point, someone had a problem with something. And in trying to satisfy all, the father and son end up walking in confusion, tired, unsure, and unfulfilled. You cannot live your life by the opinions of others. If you try, you'll wear yourself out, lose confidence, and make decisions that harm you instead of helping you. It's better to live by principle and purpose than by people's approval. In today's world, people face pressure on social media, at school, in family, at work, to look good, act right, and be accepted. But chasing approval often leads to anxiety, burnout, and loss of identity. Listen wisely, but not be ruled by every voice. Make choices that align with your values, not just people's expectations. Accept that criticism is part of life, and not all criticism is truth.